Yeah.
So we want to compare, for example, what's the nearest. So today we use One North Residences as an example because they are also near the MRT. They are actually having a 20 years gap lah. Because when Hudson TOP at the 2029, right, these two will be 20 years gap. So we'll use an example. We take one example that what happens if having a 20 years gap, does it actually affects my price and my rental?
Yeah.
So we take these two examples. Today we're going to use Tanglin Regency and Principal Garden. So you can see from the map, right, Tanglin Regency is walkable to Red Hill MRT. Whereas Principal Garden will be a little far.
Yeah. I think it'll be hard to walk lah.
So how does it affect both of the performance?
So the key thing why we chose these two projects also is because the Tanglin Regency, right, is older but nearer MRT. Principal Garden is newer but further from MRT.
But why we choose these two? Because when we compare side by side, right,
Yeah.
they are almost 20 years gap lah. Just like the One North Residences and Hudson Place.
So we're going to compare apple to apple lah. Yeah.
So let's look at the rental, right? Now, for Principal Garden, right, and Tanglin Regency, now they are actually one near MRT, one not so near MRT. Actually, Principal Garden performs better in terms of average.
Correct. This is based on the last 6 months transaction lah. Okay, so the last 6 months transaction we see 6 months. So very recent one. The gap for average, because we do average is $750 difference
For a 2-bedroom.
for a 2-bedroom. But Principal Garden is much further from the MRT, but command a higher average rental.
Then this seems like today.
So today just buy new
No lah, just we can see that actually being near MRT, right, got these perks. But sometimes people will still choose something newer. And I mean, in terms of the
age,
facade, the age, all these things, people will prefer better facilities. More updated, more modern. Because sometimes when you go for a newer development, you can see, the pool is more grand,
nicer,
the facility is nicer, more well maintained, not so old. All these will actually make people pay more. So